Hi, infinity eyes, not so blessings. How are you? Yeah. Um. Um. Picked up a whole heap of stuff. Um. Worked out a whole heap of stuff. Um. Sorted it out. Anyway, so the biggest thing is it's a whole heap of big things. Thank you for watching and thank you for being my reason for me. There are some children who unfortunately um, got sexually abused when they were children, and which is horrible because that happened to me as well. And some of them didn't get rescued, unfortunately. I didn't get rescued either, but I survived, and there are some others who also survived, but unfortunately, when they told on the system, the systematic violence ones who were systematically sexually violent, sexually abusing them, um, and it was, you know, it wasn't just the, for instance, it wasn't just the teachers, it was the priest, it wasn't just the priest, it was the police, it wasn't just the police, it was the, the royals, it wasn't just the royals, it was the freaking angels, it wasn't just the angels, it was the gods themselves, it wasn't just them, it was all that stuff. When that happened, and that's why it says in the Bible, we wrestle not just against principalities, but against rulers of evil and wickedness in the high places and other places and positions of power, etc. And also, it says in that precursor to that, um, wrestle not just against flesh and blood. Some versions say it's not flesh and blood. It is sometimes over years. The Bible's very old, and sometimes there are demons in physical form. Sometimes they channel. Oh well, unfortunately, it has happened, and sometimes they channel into people, take over people, and use those people as a tool to get their evilness done. Anyway, and sometimes they do it through commands. Sometimes they do it through triggering, manipulating situations. And before you go, yeah, right. That's the thing about covens. That's the thing about systematic abuse. That one does that one. That one does that one. That one does that thing. They move somewhere, maybe not all even at the same day, and they warp and they turn others into like warp an entire area. So unfortunately, so unfortunately there were some children also who didn't get rescued from them, or maybe they were put back with their abusers. there were different people when they were rescued. Maybe they didn't realise they're both part of the same coven. They're both paedophile and child abuse, part of a network, unfortunately. So, and in their case, children I'm picking up who are adults now. There might be some others who are children. Hopefully no one's being abused anymore. We're working very hard trying to stop anyone from being sexually abused and raped and stuff. But you may be see what I can do to help you, Jamie. Because it's no good if you're being raped, sexually abused. Some of the ones who survived, like me, I was the first to survive the horrible treatment of one particular coven, which involved people who claimed they were royalty as well. I was the first to, and then when I asked for help and I got abused when I was older, I got rescued, and thankfully I was believed, and that helped others get rescued. And thank you again to Interpol for helping me, and the law courts where I used to live, for helping me with that as well, helping me to get a restraining order and legal estrangement, financial estrangement and stuff, oral estrangement from people who ended up, well, they said they were my family, but actually they were slaving me, they were trafficking me, and it wasn't just me, it was many others, and many disappeared and many died, and they called it stolen generation, and they said they were royal, the ones who were doing it, the ones who worked for them, but they were very, very evil, not royal, by behaviour, not royal. Anyway, they said some children didn't get rescued in childhood, and may not have yet. I'd still be with those groups who might be calling them their families or whatever, and they might still be being abused. Shouldn't happen, not even in childhood, not even in teenage, not even in baby, not even in whatever order, and not even in in adults. But some of them, because they tried to get help, but they weren't believed, or they were told they weren't believed, or they weren't believed enough to get away from those horrible ones. They kept saying, oh, that the abusers were the abusers, the children did. But they weren't believed, they were told that the abusers were not the abusers. So they stayed with them thinking, got the wrong rescuers, yeah, got the wrong rescuers. Thinking that it was alright for them to be abused, but it wasn't. It's never alright to be abused. Nobody should abuse anyone. Whether they do it by saying, shut up and stop screaming, or whether they do it by saying, just lie there and be a good girl and a good boy, or whether they say that they're our parents now, we have to respect and honour them. No. God hates evildoers, and so do I. And certainly that vetoes any status of station, even mother or father. If you're evil, you're not allowed to do it. You're not even allowed to attempt to be evil. Anyway, so unfortunately they stayed with them and they learned to lie, became compulsive liars. Because I often wondered how that happened in children who've been sexually abused. But yeah, they learned to lie. They were taught not to believe the truth and to live in a non-truthful, non-healthy situation. For me, I don't willingly or knowingly have anything to do with the ones who claimed they were my family. However, I'm still looking for my birth family, hopefully, if they're not evil. And I have met some from other times, and in other times, and some of them are very nice. But the stolen generation thing was more than just a generation. It was everyone, and they still try to do that. Unfortunately, they try to do it everywhere. Pedophiles, child abusers they're trying to wreck everyone's lives. They're trying to wreck children's lives. They're from another race, trying to destroy all. And in fact, even though they hate all our races, including animal races and humanoid races like me, and birds and trees and everything, even though they hate all our races, they sometimes hate us so much they become incarnate as in those races to get close to us, to really abuse us. Horrible. So yeah, poor us that have been sexually abused and or raped. Poor us who died from it. Poor us who survived but had trouble getting out of it. Poor us. So this stuff, all the bad stuff. Poor us who became compulsive liars because of it. Yeah, so all that bad stuff, it's got to stop. Children are innocent. They shouldn't be abused. Animals shouldn't be abused. Actually, anyone that's innocent shouldn't be abused, and in fact, no one should be abused. There shouldn't be any evil, shouldn't be any abuse, shouldn't be any at all. I didn't create as in evilness. I'm a creator. Over here and over there and down where I was from originally, the earth, a long time ago, a very old version of the earth. When it created there, didn't create an evil either. Didn't create evil. I didn't, in fact, every place that I know that actually created, all those creators created in love like me. And evil's not supposed to exist. Abuse is not supposed to exist. Bad's not supposed to exist. Crime's not supposed to exist. Anyway, so for those of us who have been traumatized, know that to look back on what happened as a past event is truly a gateway into the future. Please make it we get helped so we're not still living, either because of our the trauma we've been through and still having that effect of it, or actually physically still being with somebody from that coven or system or place. Please make it we all get away from it. Please remember flat, past, present, future. Yesterday, we might have had something horrible happen to us, but hopefully we didn't. Hopefully we didn't get traumatized. Hopefully we didn't get raped or sexually abused. Hopefully no one did. But hopefully today will be better. Because yesterday was a day away. May we all know the peace of our innocence, to whatever extent our innocence was, is, and may we not feel blamed for things we hadn't of our own free will, knowingly or willingly done. And may we not be saddled together with those who did or who did the wrong thing knowingly, willingly, with understanding. Let us get away from them. Let them get away from us. Make them get away from us. The innocent need to be safe.